Hello, my name is Pear.com and welcome on in for another Gauntlet video. Today is day 12. Let's watch our day 11. So, I don't think this was great. We kind of died. I've been learning a lot as I've been playing this strategy, but a lot more is you really need Rue to get started, but also a way to start devouring the initial stuff. And I know that may seem obvious, but it's more of to get the build going. That's what you need. So it's more of I've been practicing and trying to figure out how to get started, and that I've been trying to modify my dragons a bit and try different stuff to help get me to the late game. So that's what I've been trying to figure out. I'm also trying to figure out if better ways for dragons to get to the 5 slot, and part of it's just leveling up your shop really quickly, but I think there's also there's a couple of units you can use to do it. I've been switching out back for the tier 2 one that levels up each turn, and having that be a way to do it. And obviously there's the tier 3 select or get a dragon and stuff like that. So just trying to find other ways to make the strategy a little bit more consistent with what I have, and so yeah. Been practicing playing, enjoying the game. Who'd have thought? You play a game for fun. Yeah. Anyways, let's dive on in here. We got some real choices today. We might try a scam build. I don't know, I say that, but ooh, okay. Let's see. I don't actually want this. This one helps me, kinda. We're gonna take it. We're gonna try, and we're gonna see what we land on. Honestly, this is a. Oh, I actually don't know what my gnomes are. Let's take a quick gander. Starting with a crown is great. All right, come on. I need to see. I think I swapped my Dory out, and I need to double check that. Okay, so I actually still have this one. I thought about switching to this one as a way to have another option besides my tier 2 here. This one's fine, but I think this one is just better because he scales as well. So we're gonna try our best here, and I've been playing some ninjas, and my ninjas just aren't there.
Hey, get in.
So
Cards, fate, and
let's do that.
Divine mischief.
I don't think we're discovering this really. We might do it on tier 2 shop. We might discover and try to hit a sparks. That could be something too. We could also do it on 3. Is it most common faction? Let's see. Most common faction. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. So we only have one. Yeah, we're going up here. I think we're just reducing shop tier here. Crazy, alright. I mean, got 3 units, alright. Yay! Alright, we might be going to gnomes here. Ooh, return to hand. Good for ninjas for bouncing stuff. That ability is also good. I think we're gonna go with the bounce. I think bounce has a higher upside, so I think we're gonna do that here. Okay, so he sells and gets a module. It kickstarts and gives him a module, so we're gonna take this. We're actually gonna sell this. We're going to try to hit something. Nope. And then what do we got here? Link, we don't want. multi-strike or damage. Damage early is fine, but multi-strike just hits more, and he's going to be scaling himself. So the 1 damage is not as relevant. We're going to take this guy here, and let's do it. So we should be getting into safe territory through the trophy round. So we're at 4. There's a lot of competition right now for that top slot.
The cards bless you today.
I was like, it's really throwing me off, but what's throwing me off is the reduction. So we're gonna take this. Summoning stuff, not as great. Selling stuff to reduce the shop as well. I think it'd be fine, but I think just the coins and stuff is all I'm really looking for right here. So we're gonna refresh the shop, I think is where we want to be. So now we could buy this just for stats, but I think I'd rather buy this and like get a Shinobro or something and just like get some incidental stats that way. So let's change this guy. I could re-roll 3 times, but I think we want, since we get a couple of units here rather than just one, I think there's a we want to solidify our position with getting a couple more units, stabilizing. This one, not a problem here, but yeah, not a problem. Our Sparks is also working. But we just want to stabilize, get a couple units. We're going to level shop here.
The Almighty favors
And
you, child of fate.
Equalize, I think it's relevant when you have Bro, but I don't have the good version of Bro. So I think we're going to still take it. It might give us some more stats, but we can also just take Return to Ally, the hand. And then if we get a Dory, we can bounce and get a couple of modules out of it. Which doesn't feel great, but so we're going to sell here. Take that. Get our 3 coins. This one's always a hit or miss. Just really... I think because we're already in the gnomes, we're actually going to take this. This if we are trying for scam. But we have a Sparks McFly, so I think this is where we're leaning here. Try to make the best gnome build we can. We're going to play this. Another ninja. I don't think we need to do anything else. We're not shop tier 5, so I don't think we want to discover yet. Plus, we have 2 versus 3, which we would discover in ninja anyways. So. Alright. He's getting bigger, which is good. He also died there. Alright, so we're shop 4 coming out of trophy round. We gotta get a second gnome going. We could go to 5 here. Since we don't have, like, we don't really want to take a second one. Like, we could golden her, which would be probably fine, but I think we're gonna go upgrade to shop 5, discover. Well, actually, we can't discover because we have too many ninjas. Let's go up, and then technically we could buy it here. This gives me an advantage. It won't get innate flying because it's not a demon, but getting my guy to attack first doesn't seem like a bad idea because we're trying to get the upper foot anyways. And when he eventually gets like overwhelmed, it should be good. I think we're gonna do that. We're not trying any shenaniganry here. So I think this is where we're at. And then I think we might take a demon here because it'll start giving us triples. If we could also take this, but there's no second gnome, so it's kind of meh. We could re-roll 3 times, but I think we just take this.
A
It's
small
gonna sit on the
step.
board for a couple
The road of
turns.
destiny is long.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Whoops. It's fine. Revive? Alright. Cause we wanna hunt down I think it's a tier 4 actually. The guy that dies, I need him golden to give me golden augments. I can't remember what his name is offhand. But we need him, and so we can start pumping our team. Get a copy of a random ally. I'm tempted to just sell these 3, if not these 4, and then get a copy. That seems like a good idea, because then I can go discover a unit, buy this. So, where is he at? He is shop tier 3, so they're starting to fall behind, it looks like. So let's transition here. Thank you, ninjas. Alright, we have majority here, so let's discover this first. There's a gold. Actually, I know that looks that's enticing, but I think this is where I want to be. Because then if I get a random copy, I could sell this and then guarantee a copy, and then have 3 of these, and then we can start going to town and do something like that later. I think that's where we want to be here. The question is, well, if I use this, I want to have only these 2 in play. And then from there, I could then buy this. I don't want a copy of this. I want a copy of this. So I have 3 of them on the board. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll buy it. I know it misses out on a module out here, but like getting a 3rd one here, I think is exactly where we want to be. So, we're going to... Do we want to play him first? I think we just play him first. See what we get out of our triple 2. More information. Okay, so we can get... This also will have kickstart with this, so... I like this. Steel Taunt. It's not a terrible time to take him, and this giving me a random would be fine, but... Maybe this is later. I think maybe we just need to build up our team first here. So let's do that. See what we get. Capture a different gnome. Give it a module permanently. I don't know if we need that. Okay, so now we go sell, and I think we're gonna use this module on golden one here because it's essentially a free module, and we get a revive. All right, so now we go. We hit the gold, and now we get a free. Yeah, now we're getting. Now we're doing the thing. All right, we're not getting stats. I've struggled to make him work, but he will buff the team. They just don't give stats. So now the question is, am I playing him? It'll give this guy stuff, or whoever I'm playing, but I'm kind of trying to... All right, let's go back and let's go look at this. I don't know. Yes, I've already done my wars. So we want Dory to get as many as we can. I might be hunting for this to just get my front row stuff. I need this guy, Barnaby, and I need him to start giving me augments. This would also be good for gnomes in my row to pump the team since I now have 3 of these. Don't need that. Gnomes, death permanently. That might be fine. That actually might be fine too. Yeah, I think we have a couple of good options here. We're mainly looking for Barnaby, Dory, and this. Just give this guy in as many as we can get here. So let's dive back in. So I don't think we're gonna buy this. I think we're looking for Barnaby. We want to get him going.
The air tingles with destiny.
We could pick up a Joker. I don't know if that actually does anything we want, but we could discard it and then have it for later if it ever shows up, because we just have this. And I don't think I'm capturing this. I think that would be pointless. So I think actually capturing this. I could also sell them too. But they might end up on my board. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna buy this. We're gonna discard it.
This is no ordinary bull.
Alright. And now we're gonna hunt for Barnaby. Ooh, okay. Don't want that. Now I think we're gonna play and bounce this a couple of times. Ooh, Overwhelm. I think it's just Overwhelm on him. He'll be my strongest one. I can sell, but I can also bounce it. I can also bounce this too. Does bouncing actually work? You can't capture two, so. Alright, we're looking for like multi-strike. Getting a coin is fine too. Give your gnomes permanently. I think we're gonna do that. Gonna get all of our uses out of our story here. Let's give this kickstart. I don't think I want kickstart because I want it to trigger this kickstart, I think. We'll put a death on there. It'll be fine. Okay, so now we don't need you. Ooh, there's Barnaby. Excellent. And I think we just keep rolling. We already discarded the Joker. We'd be just looking for like, yeah, I think that would be fine. All right, so Barnaby here. Tempted to put Barnaby up front. So he dies. So, all right, so let's sell this. We want to get this guy going. Okay, let's do this. I think I'm actually freezing on that. And then I think this is fine. Alright, so they're all gonna kickstart here. Oh, he attack kickstarts before he does anything. I also need that to die, but I need Barnaby to die more. So actually, I think I'm gonna switch positions with this.
I can see it.
All right.
The gold, the glory.
Looking for
divinely rich.
Gain coins. We're gonna make it bigger. Oh, I should be trying to get revive on Barnaby. That's what I actually should be doing. He doesn't have that yet, so I think I don't think I'm doing death. I don't know how to play that either,
yes.
So there's also that element. Ooh, okay.
Screams power.
Now I think we're getting rid of. Okay, that is good too. Because if I can get this golden in the back line, it'll not only give stuff here, but it'll also get it as well as Yes. Alright, so I think this is out. Buying this.
No, not every
I
offering
don't think
impresses
I
the
have
gods, you see.
space if I'm gonna do this. So he also got the module, which is great. What do you have? Nothing. Okay. So now we want so we need him with the 2. We want Barnaby. Barnaby's got Link. Now I'm like, space is the actual concern here. So he's gonna scale my team. And he is a 5, so actually we're gonna freeze on that. And we also want to get this gold as well. So this might be our end board. We're starting to scale a bit. Okay, Barnaby's dying. Now I think we're putting all augments on Barnaby until he gets revive. And we're gonna try and golden him too. We want to get golden stuff too. Alright, so hopefully we'll hit it here pretty quick. I think at this point we don't need the stats. So I think it's Scarab. And we're gonna double him eventually. So we're gonna buy, sell. Death triggers. Is there? I don't think so. I don't think there's room for Bjorn on my board. And I mean, it would be nice to put like him in the front row and then put Bjorn. But if I had the better Bjorn, I would just put him like in a slot here. Then all of this would trigger. So I don't know. Well, yeah, unless I have him golden and he affects the front line, like he's just not doing enough on this board in particular. So we're gonna do this first. I don't know if we want barrier on him. I think it's bad because we actually want him to die actively. So I think we're just giving him a death ability. Flying. I mean, sure. Hitting the back line at any point is great. Alright, so we're hunting. We don't want to put stealth on anybody. We don't need that. Nothing. Scarab is our only spell right now. Taunt. We could put taunt on this. Means we'd have to sell something here though. Well, he's not. Maybe he's not helping us as much. I think we're selling this, and I think we're putting taunts on Barnaby here. Make sure he dies. There's a Dory, so we're actually gonna sell this. Buy, play. Alright. Revive? Excellent. Alright. So now he is giving that to both. Multi-strike. Oh no, did I put the wrong one? Shoot. I was just trying to minimize it. Okay. So now I think we might be a Techo put in hand and summon Jokers or something. So I think we're freezing on this. Bro could also be good, but our board's kind of cluttered. So, and I kind of want one space to loop stuff and keep playing it. Alright, so this guy's got a very similar build. And he is just using Mark II. And he beat us, I mean. Alright. Now we are... Flying would be good. That's a tier 1. I think we can hit that. I naturally want him to have taunt. No, I want Barnaby to take the hits here. So, Overwhelm. He already has Overwhelm. Alright. So we could do that, but then we're not doing a whole lot. I think we're actually taking Techo here. Alright. We want a gold Barnaby. I think we're actually gonna reroll here. We could have taken Augment. I probably should have done that. But we might hunt for Jokers, get Jokers in hand, and then alright, so we're not scaling too aggressively. Just kind of the... Oh, man, he's dying before we even kickstart our combat here. Yeah, we haven't even kickstarted combat yet. Because this is attacking and has Link. Killing that. Alright. So we're up against the other gnome build again. Alright, we already have a Barnaby that we want with revive and stuff on it. So I actually think we're going to take the loss here. Because we could potentially lose. So I think this is a good time to do that. Taking taunt. I think we're on the... We've discarded a Jokers or Gargoyle. That seems like our play here. Alright, there's a Dory. So... Sell this. Alright, let's, we need to get, like, multi-strike on him. Revive. Flying. I think we're taking flying here because we want to be able to hit that back line. So, play. There's multi-strike. Sell you. I actually, like, I want that, but I think we're just putting flying. Putting additional backline hits is where we want to be. Alright. So we kind of have a game plan here. God, that guy's dying before we even kickstart because of the thing. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is freeing up space on our board, but we're getting killed by, like, a singular unit that we have. So... But we're just not scaling. And maybe this guy's just my problem. Like, he's just not doing enough. Let's try and scale this guy. Barrier's huge. Revive flying, give it 1/1. Now, I could put Shuriken Thrower in my hand, but it just doesn't do anything. Sell him. Let's Aqua here. Put Taunt on him, too. Because he's already dying from Link. I rolled over that. I could try Golden Techo. We're running out of turns. But I could just start filling my hand with, like, random gnomes. And I don't dislike that. You know what? I think we're doing the thing. Yeah, then maybe, well, that's play, but on death. Nah, I would have to capture it. But yeah, hopefully we'll start summoning in stuff here. I might get rid of him, honestly. Yeah, he's just definitely felt like a weak point of what I'm trying to do. And also, creating space on Kickstart does open a road for Techo to summon stuff in my hand. The problem is, I need space for these spells each time. So I can't get more than, like, 4 units. Well, we took our loss here. So when we start the turn, we get a spell. So let's see. Revive. Summon that. So give a random module to a gnome ally permanently. Alright, there's and we could also put this in our hand too. So that's only 4/4, and giving modules is better, so we don't want that. We're gonna take that.
Oh, jaguar claws, eagle wings. What power!
Nothing. Okay. Maybe, so this will die twice. We'll miss out on a... I want to triple this, then I can, like, summon my whole hand, but maybe that's unnecessary. But this is only summoning 2, and I want to get it to 4. We are on our last life, and we are facing the other gnome build. His is better than mine, so we're actually going to use this now. And hope this is enough. No. Doesn't appear so. It actually did. Okay. Maybe our kickstart destroying everything? I mean, he's got like one big unit. Okay. Make him bigger. Kickstart. Give your gnomes. Did I already give that to him? I don't think so. It's not showing up here. Oh, I think we just kickstart. This gives like this has just felt like such a bad part of my build. I'm tempted to just take this and just replace it. Yeah, honestly, they give themselves. I think that just maybe I should have went for golden on this. That's what I should have been doing. Okay, there's a second Joker. I could put a second Tekka into play. This avoids cleave, but not, these just aren't big enough stats. So I think we need to put this guy here. So I could put second Tekko. I could remove Taunt if I want, but this guy I think was also going to be on our board for stat reasons. Techo doesn't summon Techo, he summons other stuff. So I think we put Barnaby here. And we're gonna put this guy in the back corner. And we're gonna buy him. And try this, I guess. So here's a module. Alright, let's see how we do. Those are some big boys. What I need is like range. We are out of space for modules. Oh, we're so close. Yeah, I mean, there you go, Joker. Doing surprise attacks. Alright. We're gonna miss out on a couple of augments. Put another on that. Just keep summoning stuff. Rolling. We are looking for a Techo. I mean, if I didn't have 3 of these, a bro would be filling that slot, and maybe I would have just a much bigger bro because of everything that I've been doing. So maybe the third one was the trap, but I thought this would be good, but I just don't have a way to scale all of them. And maybe this is it, but maybe the kickstart was my trap, and it's just not as good as I was hoping. Yeah, we were just still looking for Techo. This will be either the last turn or second to last turn. We're gonna keep this and hopefully have one more turn at it. We want it to summon in that. I don't think we want that. Our hand. Giving him modules fine. Might be better options here. Alright. Okay, so we gonna get attack. So I with the units I have, I don't know what I could have done to make this bigger or better. And maybe that's where I'm kind of running out of ideas here. Alright, let's get a reroll. Nothing. Alright, there's a joke. Or technically there's a Joker here, but we have 2 in hand. That might be our first gargoyle we've seen all game. We have 1 or 2 shots to hit this and make it gold. And it's only 4/4. I think I'd rather hunt for a Techo. I didn't hit Techo, like, but I don't think a golden Joker is great here. Like, I think I'm just going for quantity of units, which means I think I'm selling this. And then I could have him target. Well, if he pulls second Techo, it gets us more, but this feels greedy. I could just have him pull 2 of those guaranteed every time. And that might be the play here. I think we sell here. We're not pulling that, and I think we're putting Techo down to just 2 Jokers. I think this is the play. Guarantee we know what we're doing. We're knowing what he does. Now, I think we want him to die either later, once we've kind of cleared the board of random stuff with these guys. Because this dies early, so it does have space. I think this is fine. Alright. I mean, I think we just win here. I don't think there's a problem. don't feel like I scaled very hard here. And maybe I should have tried some death stuff here. Since like we have multiple ways of kind of looping through some units. I don't know. Like, I think the build's fine. Maybe I'm struggling with, I want it to be so much better. And I'm like, I got 3 of them. Like, and a Barnaby never went gold, unfortunately. But how could I have made it even scarier? And I don't have the answers this time, is the real answer. As far as our choices, these basically were just extra augments. This was a great choice. Got us a dupe. Gold Spark McFly. Getting a gold was great. The losing was great. The doubling stats, I may have used that preemptively, but we had lost to that one build, so I played on the safe side. Getting augments every turn was great. This interaction, I don't know if I liked it or not. I did like it in the sense of like knocking out a few free units. Definitely was nice. But a very interesting interaction with trying to do a gnome that way. So, interesting. Because it also kickstarted and I gave him fly, he could hit backline. Cheaper units, yeah, good. The extra coins, good. So I think overall, I think our build came together. I'm just trying to find a way to make him even stronger. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I think I'm excited to see how this one plays out against everyone else. And like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will catch you in the next one.